Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. This is your host, Jonathan Anthony, asshole, dickhead, whatever you want to call me. I'm here for it. This is it. This is the show, and I really just wanted to say that I appreciate every single one of you listening right now. There will be a lot more, and I hope you appreciate culture and coladas. Pretty fucking cool, right? Pretty fucking cool. Yeah, I did that myself. I'm pretty impressed with that. While we're here, this is the show. I'm excited. This is the first episode that I've been able to record, and it came out great. I'm extremely excited to show this to you guys. And this is it. Like I said, my name's John. This is Culture and Coladas. This is what I named the show. I thought it was a perfect fit to what I wanted to do here. Speak to Miamians, speak to the culture that's here while having a cup of coffee whenever I get the chance. If you didn't know what a colada is, it's like a little cup of coffee, and they serve it, and it's meant for a couple people, but you can have it by yourself if you're a fucking psychopath. I don't care. I don't judge, but enjoy it nonetheless. If you're listening to this podcast, enjoy it. I hope that's what you're doing when you're listening to this shit. So, I'm sorry. Well, it's May 5th, 2020. We're all in this quarantine together, am I right? It's a shame, but it's an interesting experience. It kind of led me to start this shit right now. I've been working at this for a little bit, and there's been a lot of episodes that I've recorded that have just never been able to come out because it's just gotten so outdated that it didn't really matter anymore what we were talking about at that time. But this is it. This is May 5th, 2020. I'm recording this podcast with my best friend and producer, George, who just actually happened to start his own vlog today. That's pretty fucking cool. I want everybody to give it up to George, and I want you guys to check it out. I'm sure if you follow George already, you're gonna be already. You should see it on his bio. I know he's posted a couple things about it. But anyway, we're here. This is it. This is it. And I'm just so sorry. I'm such at a loss for words right now. I'm I'm extremely. It's weird to say how excited I am because of the circumstances that are outside of this room that I'm in, just podcasting. It's weird. It's a weird feeling, but the reason being is because I'm hoping that this can give you guys some sort of entertainment while you're stuck in home not doing anything. I mean, there's only so much Netflix you can watch. There's only so many times you can masturbate. It's a bit of an experience. It's a bit of an experience that we're gonna be going through within these next couple of weeks, and at the very least, I'm hoping that we can give you guys something to listen to whenever you're bored and whenever you just aren't doing anything and just have a little bit of free time to take a little trip through the minds of these two guys who live in Miami. I want to be able to do a lot of different things for you guys, and I want to be able to put up some giveaways, give out some gift cards, get Miami involved in the whole process. I want to be able to really bring people together in a way that a lot of different podcasters do. We see this culture behind podcasting, and we see how it's slowly getting bigger, and we want to be those guys to get big with it, and we don't want to be the guys to get big with it and forget where they came from. I want to be the guys that stick to the roots, and really bring people together. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, here's Culture and Coladas. This is going to be an episode between my best friend and I. He happens to be my producer, and he's one of the coolest people I've ever met, one of the most genuine people I've ever met. Give it up for George Alvarado.
And then I made tacos because I was inspired. Oddly enough, why I made this beef like this is because I saw a chili dog made like this.
Okay.
You like chili dogs, John?
I've never really had a lot of chili dogs to really begin with. So no, I wouldn't really care. I
You haven't had it enough to have a real opinion.
exactly, and then on top of that, I don't think I've ever really had a good one to begin with. So maybe that's another thing too. Somebody told me today. I'm sorry, off topic. Somebody told me today of a pastelito de coconut,
That's
right?
weird. I've never heard of that.
I have. I've tried one before, but I don't think I've ever tried a good one that would sway me to think that that's good. I put a poll up today. I don't know if you saw it though. Which is the
Oh, I
best
voted.
pastelito? Which? All right. What did you vote though?
Queso.
Yeah, you guess so. You see,
Queso.
that's what I expected. I expected a lot of people to vote pastelito de guayaba or queso. Who the fuck is voting carne? Anyway, speaking of carne, go on.
Yeah. So whatever. So I made this whole. I kind of stole his recipe, and it's pretty much tomato paste. I make ground beef, tomato paste, onion, pepper, whatever you want to put. But instead, he added also ketchup, a little bit of mustard, and spice or like
Okay.
chili.
Okay.
But instead of chili, I added sriracha because sriracha is not really that spicy.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, great. And this is the
That's the
end
finished
result.
product right there. That looks fucking professional, if you ask me.
Dude,
That looks
it's
like
all
fucking
about
professional shit, dude.
it's all about presentation, which is kind of true. Like if something
Yeah.
looks at you, John, do you want to eat it way more than you already originally want to do?
Well, what do you think McDonald's is? The fuck do you think
McDonald's looks like
McDonald's is?
shit.
Yeah, when you get it in person, but when you look at the commercials, you look at all those fucking advertisements. You're just sitting there and you're like, "Fuck, that looks delicious." And then
It
you
really
get there and it just looks like a dog turd in between buns. Am I right? I mean, am I right?
Dude, it's yeah. Honestly,
Dude.
presentation makes everything, not just food. It makes
How was your run? How was your run? You told me that you went on a run
That's
today.
right. Yeah, I finished running, dude. I never thought like shoes would be such a big factor. Duh, you need shoes to walk and run. But like, I have like an old pair of running shoes, and I'm like, I can use this.
Mhm.
But like, as I'm running more, like my shin is just hurting. Like my left shin
Yeah.
is just horrible. Like, it's just really bad. And I was told to try Ultra Boost.
Oh, those are the best running shoes out there. They're just
Yeah,
expensive.
like, that's what they are. I want something a little bit cheap. I know like what are they called? Vapor Maxes.
Also expensive. Also expensive.
Damn,
And the problem with them is that they're just a bubble. It's like bubble on the bottom of the shoe of the sole. I guess I don't fucking know. Whatever. It's just I used to work at Finish Line like 5 years ago. Cut me a fucking break. The bottom of the shoes, it's just bubbles. So if you ever step on a nail, you're fucked. You're fucked essentially.
They're
Yeah.
so expensive for like nothing.
Don't get me wrong, they're comfortable shoes, and I'm sure if you're running in a treadmill, they're probably way better equipped for that. But yeah, no, with Vapor Maxes, if you're like outdoor running, I wouldn't suggest it. There's Asics, I remember were really good, and I'm sure you can find cheap ones too.
Yeah, I see something cheap that doesn't hurt my feet. Like
30 or $40 maybe might run you.
Yeah.
50.
if anyone listening can recommend me, and even John, because John has been active too, believe it or not.
Yo, you already know, baby. Trim
He's been
down
active,
10 pounds. Trim down 10
Yeah.
pounds. Since this whole fucking quarantine fucking started, I'm out here fucking walking.
Yeah,
I
it's
got
something.
it's
Better
something,
than sitting
dude.
down in your bed.
I mean, my problem mainly is the ACL tear. That's the worst thing. I can't do shit because of that. And I was supposed. I think this. No, I'm lying. Next week I was supposed to have my ACL surgery and my meniscus surgery, all the same procedure. But I was supposed to have that, and then afterwards I was supposed to start the physical therapy, which a lot of people have told me that's actually when they get into the best shape of their lives because they're constantly working out, and it's a sense of recovery too. So you want to work out so you could just get better, so that your knee can come back to normal. That's what I was supposed to go through. Now I can't. Now I'm just kind of walking with a knee brace, and lo and behold, I've lost 10, 11 pounds. So that's not. It's
And
not.
that's
It's
with a
not a
fucked
bad
up
thing.
knee. So what's your excuse?
Yeah, that's with a fucking torn ACL. Basketball. I can't even play basketball for another year until the surgery's done. So,
And you're still losing weight.
and I'm still losing weight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm fucking dieting, fasting. I put George
Yeah.
onto fasting a couple days ago.
Yeah, I give credit where it's due. Running was kind of influenced by Renzo and John, and then John's like, I'm fasting, so I'm like, I have free time. It's nice to have a buddy to keep each other accountable. Or if
Exactly.
not late, that me and John are always fucking hungry in the mornings.
Yeah. Every you text me in the morning like every other day, and you're just telling me, oh, hey, bro, I'm fucking starving. I can't
I'm
wait to
sorry.
fucking eat. I can't wait to
Yeah,
fucking
bro.
eat. Yeah. We're actually, I mean, the window's closing now in like 25 minutes, but we'll be done by then.
Yeah,
I mean, I think we'll be done by then. Yeah, I've been it's also been watching what you eat. It's also been kind of watching what you eat because if you're constantly eating shit all day, even if you're fasting, you could
yeah.
probably trim down a little bit. I wouldn't doubt it, but
But not
watching
max
what you
results.
eat, yeah, exactly. You want to be at your most efficient, am I right? You want to be the person that you can be given, like just given everything. And I think that that's if you're watching what you eat, I'm sure that you'll be losing way more weight than you would if you weren't with this fasting. Another thing, what else have you been doing throughout this fucking quarantine?
I picked up my guitar. I picked up my guitar. I tried. There's always one song I remember because I learned that song so I can know when my guitar is tuned. You know, like when some like notes are off, you kind of just know.
Yeah,
So I used that, and then I watched La La Land. This has to go with the guitar, and I'm just like, I like that song. Let me learn. Let's see if there's a guitar version of it, like an acoustic guitar version of it, and there is.
mm-hmm.
So now I'm just kind of like warming up with that, and then I'm just transitioning to learning that other song. I'm just like, oh, okay, and then yeah,
You
so
used to
guitar.
you used to play Led Zeppelin, "Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You," right? Yeah, you
Yeah,
used to play that
that
shit.
was like the second song I almost learned completely, and then I just stopped playing because of just life, and
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
time. It
yeah, time and
sucks.
life.
It sucks because you get so lost into it, and you start off with enthusiastically first, and then afterwards it kind of just dies down, and you have like other shit to worry about. So it sucks. I was the same way with the piano, except the piano I never really got too far. I do want to revisit it though. That's definitely something I want to revisit. Fucking Billy Joel and Elton John, except I'm not gay.
Bro, it's funny talking about piano. I saw a video on YouTube that was recommended for me,
Mm-hmm.
and it's amazing because it was Pokemon songs played in a piano. And in my head, I'm just like, if John can do this, I will pay him money.
uh
That's so
Yo,
cool.
it's weird. You know, I was never a big Pokemon guy. I was actually more of a Yu-Gi-Oh guy. Yu-Gi-Oh, I was more fond of.
Yeah, because those cards had great graphics. Like they were
Right,
appealing. They
bro?
were just
Fuck yeah, dude.
badass. They were just fucking like a big ass blue dragon and a magician and a fucking a bunch of crazy ass shit.
And the spells too. The spells were cool. I don't know.
Just so
I thought as a little fucking kid, I thought as a little fucking kid, this it was just way more cooler than some fucking monsters that just were in the fucking Pokeball and you just like fuck that, bro. Like I want to be able to fucking flip out a fucking card and have
it was
a dragon
competitive.
come out. And it was competitive as fuck. I used to play with my like third grade friends.
Yeah, it was very
Collect,
competitive.
we used to collect cards and shit. Yeah, we were little gay kids. And we used
All of
to
us. Even me, I
we
was the gayest.
we used to we used to meet up at a boy's house. It would be like three or four of us, and then we would all bring our decks.
And which one did you touch? Who touched who first?
No, well we would look at each other's decks and
Oh,
just
okay.
and look at everybody's deck, and it was so cool. And then yeah, the deck part was pretty cool. No, we used to just play. We used to just play for like 4 hours until our moms came to pick us up, and they used to ask us, "Well, what were you doing today?" And I would tell them, "Oh, I was playing with Juan Carlos' deck today. I was playing with Juan Carlos's
Each
deck
other
today.
our decks.
Yeah, I was showing Yadiel my deck. I was showing Yadiel my deck
The
today.
deck's pretty big, bro. Let me tell you.
Yeah, yeah. He's got a pretty impressive deck if you ask me. He's got a pretty impressive deck. If you ask me, it's pretty cool, long, girthy. I mean, what? Who's
Sorry.
what? Was that you? Yeah, dude. Man, I mean, have you watched anything new aside from La La Land? Have you watched
Oh, I know
anything new
Tiger
at all?
King was out, but that's like
Ah,
that was like beginning of quarantine.
yeah.
Planet of the Apes. I revisited the first one with James
Okay.
Franco.
Like
Super.
the newer versions.
Yeah, like the newer versions of Planet of the Apes. And then I think I wrote a review, and what stuck to me was like when Caesar asked James Franco or his character like, "What am I?" And like you think like you will never see that in an animal. An animal would never ask someone like, "What am I?"
Hmm.
You get me? Or like maybe they do like in their own language, but you don't see like a dog looking, or Ben looking at you, John, and be like, "Why do I have a tail, and you don't?"
Yeah, like what am I? Like
Yeah, like why
what
do
the
I eat
fuck
dog
am I?
food and you eat Chipotle?
Yeah.
Like that is like a. I know it's fantasy, but like it's crazy to think like, what if we get there? You know?
Yeah. I
But
mean,
that's a whole
I don't think we'll
neurological
ever get there, but
finding. Yeah, that's need to be another Einstein to get to like that level of like brain process and understanding the brain and.
I feel like we might get closer to like an AI before we
Oh yeah,
get closer to like
before
recognizing what an
yeah,
animal. Yeah.
absolutely.
Like a
And
like
look at
a
Siri and Alexa and Google.
yeah, that's already AI, and that's still collecting shit. That motherfucker. I got to Google, and that motherfucker's still hearing me right now. But I don't care because I feel like it's more of a convenience. Look, if I'm not planning on fucking blowing up any buildings, all right, I'm not planning on going to any Capitol buildings with guns right now to protest a fucking quarantine that I can't control. Okay, I'm
Or at
not.
all.
I don't plan on doing that. All right, and if that's you, that's you. I'm not gonna say anything else, but that's not me. So I don't plan on doing anything like that. So that's why I see Google as harmless. Just like these 5G conspiracy theorists.
Oh my god.
The 5G is causing the coronavirus, so the coronavirus is causing the. Look, bro, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I can't tell you what the fuck. But at least for me, I'm not planning anything suspicious. So I don't give a fuck if that thing hears me. Because all I ever
That's
do, and George can attest to this, all I ever do is just tell Google to play things. All I do is ask it to play music.
like, hey Google, play Little Uzi Vert, 20 minutes by Little Uzi Vert.
Hey Google, play 20 Minutes by Little Uzi Vert. I don't know if I can play that.
Well, copyright.
Yeah, I know. I just want to hear it once. Hey Google, pause. All right, that's it. But anyway, yeah, man, I don't give a fuck if that thing hears me. It's not like it could collect all the data that it wants. I'm not giving it anything useful that anybody in Google would care for. I mean, I get they sell it to like other companies. I understand that, but who the fuck cares, dude? If I'm looking for trucks online, if I'm looking for specific products online, and Google's gonna advertise to me the best products available to me, why wouldn't I want that?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I care? Why would I care? Is what I'm trying to get at. So I wouldn't really give a fuck.
Annoying, like, because sometimes you're just not in the mood for that. You're just like I don't want to see this.
Yeah, I get that.
Like if you're on Instagram and then you see something about trucks, you're just like, why?
I don't want that here. I'm not gonna look on.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna look on
you.
Instagram. I'm not gonna look on Instagram for trucks.
Yeah, and like
I'm not gonna look at Instagram for trucks. I'm gonna go on Google Chrome or some shit.
absolutely. So do you
Yeah.
prefer Google over, like, let's say Apple?
I feel like Google's a little bit more friendly, more user friendly. And on top of that, I kind of already integrated my schedule and all those other things to my Google. So, Google knows when to wake me up. Google knows when I have certain alarms placed. Google knows where I work. So Google will tell me, hey, you should probably get going right now if you want to make it to work. I also have things like my classes set up with Google, like in the sense that, if I have a class at 7:05, I know I can put a memo and it'll give me the homework for that memo. Like it's just more convenient for me because I've already integrated myself to Google. Would I think of getting a Google phone? Fuck no. I'm Apple all the way. But yeah, that's where I'm at with that. But Google's helped me out through this whole quarantine, dude. All I ever do is just tell Google to play podcasts and play music. That's all I ever do. I don't have to get up. I could be laying down and just carelessly, hey, Google, play this, blah, 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 whatever. And it'll do it. It'll do it.
If you have a Google and you want to listen to our podcast while you're cleaning and doing nothing with your life, because you're probably not, because you're bored. Like, how much can you really just jerk off and just not get bored?
I'm telling you.
So
I'm telling you.
Like, it's convenient.
I'm telling you. I made the joke on the introduction. This one I decided. I mean, it's the first show, so I decided to put the introduction first. But yeah, the introduction's done, and this is the show. So this is basically it. We got about 15 minutes left in the show. So, if you want to just give it a little rundown of what it is that we do here, okay? We wanted to bring a show. We wanted to do it under different circumstances. We wanted to do it in house in my office, just talking shit amongst each other, interviewing one another, interviewing other people, bringing the culture to Miami and stuff. And unfortunately, the whole quarantine happened, and we can't really see each other because you're worried for your mom and grandma. I'm worried for my mom and sister. We all got different shit to worry about. So this is the show, and it's probably going to be a lot of times just you and I, George, just talking shit with each other. It'll probably just be us with a guest, getting to know them, letting you guys get to know them. This is the show, and we're gonna fucking have fun doing it. I had fun doing this. What about you?
Oh yeah, I'm super excited. There's so many close friends, artists, just people who just want to have a voice. Even if they want to have a voice, they just want to talk shit with us, literally.
Yeah,
Well, I'm excited. Like, what is wrong with learning more?
exactly. And like you said in the podcast, like I said in the introduction, this isn't something that you have to pay attention to. This is just something that you could be cleaning. You could be yeah, you could be cleaning. Play it in the background. It's good background music. Just normal conversation with what we're having. Maybe sometimes you'll tune in and be like, "Oh, haha, that's funny," or "Oh man, that's cool." Like I didn't know that. We never with this podcast. It's gonna be who the fuck knows what happens. Who the fuck knows where we end up with these
Well, it's true
conversations?
because we're in quarantine. You don't know if in 2 months this is exactly where we are, sitting down.
Yeah, exactly. And we're probably going to be just as bored as you guys are listening to this. But it's we have microphones. Why the fuck not use them? That's what it is at the end of the day. I bought the microphone. We were going to start this podcast a long time ago. We did. It didn't work out, and now we're back. And I feel like we're better than ever. I mean, we've matured more. We've gone through some shit together, and here we are in the midst of this quarantine where there's literally nothing to fucking do. Why not now? Why not now? So, I mean, fuck it. Let's just cut it short. I guess we both need to eat because we got about 20 minutes left. So
Yeah, we have like 3 minutes, but yeah, it's a lot. Future podcasts will be longer. This is just episode 1. This is just to show you, like,
Yeah,
hey,
exactly.
This is the idea, and watch how everything just acclimates, and it'll be fun. Watch.
it'll be fun. It's going to be so much fun. And we're going to be able to see each other's. Like soon, we'll be able to see each other. Soon, we'll be able to get with these guests, smoke, drink, do whatever it is that they want to do, just to get some fucking dope conversations out of it. Just get some cool conversations out of all of this. So, yeah, I mean, George, plug yourself in, plug your Twitter. George just started his vlog today. I said it in the
I uploaded
introduction.
it today. Yeah.
I said in the introduction, put all your shit out. We'll put it on the description too, so people can follow you on Twitter, follow me on Twitter, all that.
Yeah. So I put my YouTube is Wildman George. I think my Twitter is Wildman George _, and then I think on Instagram you just look up my name, George Alvarado, and I should come up. And yeah, those are my plugins. And then I don't know when my next video is gonna be. I don't know. I have to think of something. Thinking of content is very hard. I mean, John, he can probably vouch for me for that. I'm pretty sure he thinks of 1,000,001 ideas in one day, and is like, how do I put this in one podcast?
Yeah, it's.
Or how do I not overwhelm everyone with all these ideas?
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be fun for the both of us, and I think that just venturing on with your blog and with this podcast, I think it's gonna be fun. I think as long as we keep to the roots of what it is that we're doing, which is like Miami, what you go through on a daily basis, what I go through on a daily basis. Today was a beautiful fucking day. When we started this podcast, it was a lot brighter, and then it just kind of dimmed down a little bit. But
when I ran, wow.
Beautiful day. Beautiful fucking day today in Miami. And it sucks. It's not like we can go to the fucking beach. It's not like we could have done anything with that day aside from
go to our boy Gene's pool.
Yeah, or go to the pool or whatever. It sucks, but we're out here. So, wrap it up. Peace out, George. I'll probably call you like tomorrow or some shit.
Dale. Enjoy editing.
Oh, yeah, thank you. that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys really like listening to it. And I hope you're all looking forward to the next one. We're going to be doing these regularly. That's my fucking best friend, man. That's my producer right there. That's George. Easily been my best friend since, what, I want to say 7 years. And he's been with me through it all. And there's not much more I can say about the guy, dude. The guy's a real stand-up motherfucker, and I can't be more proud to be his best friend. But enough about George. Fuck that guy, right? This is the podcast. This is Miami, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, I really am just at a loss for words right now. You can find me on Twitter, Jonathan Anthony. That's JONNATHAN Anthony. And I think you can find me on Instagram on the same name. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, you guys can find that out for yourselves, I guess, whoever. Peace out, guys. Thank you so much.